and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Alex, aka Mr. Gains. Guys, today we are diving deep into a topic, and that topic is how to overcome hate and negativity, all while pursuing your goals and dreams. So as most of you guys are aware, obviously hate and negativity are no stranger, especially since the introduction of social media. And myself, being a much smaller YouTuber, it definitely took a lot of courage for me to come out of my comfort zone and present myself in front of a camera. Now guys, this video doesn't apply just exclusively to YouTube. This applies to anyone. You could be someone who is starting a business, maybe you want to start a training business, an art business, food business, whatever the case may be. There's always going to be people in your life, whether it's friends, family members, strangers even, everyone's going to have an opinion, everyone's going to critique. But in no way, shape, or form should this ever deter you from pursuing what you're truly passionate about in life. So for me, my background has always been sports. I played soccer from the time I was 4 until I was 15, and then I got into bodybuilding. I started going to the gym and really started to enjoy that. And it's only been in recent time where I've actually had the courage, like I mentioned earlier, to present myself in front of a screen. You know, putting yourself out there and being vulnerable and giving people the ability to judge you is obviously a very overwhelming thing. You know, besides your own insecurities, your own fears, your own doubts, you're presenting yourself in front of the entire world and opening yourself up to criticism and judgment. Now, for those of you guys who are subscribed already, you may recall a novel that I was reading in one of my first videos, but for those of you who are new here, I was reading a book called The Power of Intention by Dr. Wayne Dyer. Now, Dr. Dyer had a quote in that where he said, "What other people think of me is none of my business." Now, this is actually a quote that I've incorporated into my daily life. I feel like the thing that holds all of us back the most, whether it's pursuing an endeavor or just trying something new, is not only our own insecurity and negative thoughts about ourselves, but the judgment from others. So when you incorporate this quote into your life, what other people think of me is none of my business, it kind of makes you more powerful and opens up more possibilities for yourself. Because either way, no matter what you do, people will always critique it, they'll always have something to say about it, they'll always have an opinion about it. So you may as well just go do what you want to do anyway. And that goes for anything that's negative or positive. I'm going to give you guys a great example. I posted a video there probably a couple of weeks ago. It got 2.1k views. It was a 1-month body transformation video. Now this video received 31 likes and 4 dislikes. Now the old me would say, why would someone dislike something? You know, you're doing something positive, you're trying to inspire other people to do the same. What is there to dislike about that? Well, I was actually watching a podcast with Wes Watson and Albert Preciado, and Wes explained this, and it just stuck with me. He said that people hate on others what they're most insecure about within themselves. So to me, that brought a lot of clarity as to why maybe someone would dislike my post. You know, maybe someone didn't like the way that I looked, but let's just say that someone was insecure about their own physique and their own body. And you know what? Very well, we've all been there before. I've been there before. I was always a scrawny, skinny kid. I was 5'11" and 145 pounds in grade 10 until I started going to the gym. But back to the topic of hate and negativity, that's just one example. So like I said, the old me would get his back off, my ego, my pride would get in the way. I'd be like, man, like what's wrong with me? Blah, 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 right? That's the first thing that we resort to, what's wrong with me? Like you get in your own head about stuff, but honestly, maybe it wasn't even about me. Maybe it was about somebody else. So that's one thing that you have to keep in mind when you're making content, is that the good will always outweigh the bad, but there will always be people who are negative or going to have a negative opinion on your content and what you're creating. Now, there may be some of you guys out there who are watching this video and, you know, you might say like, Alex, like I don't know how to deal with hate. Like if someone hates on my stuff, I get discouraged, I get down, I don't want to do it anymore. And you know what, I've been there myself. Especially, like I'm 25 now, but as a teenager, as a kid, you know, when someone hated on me for doing something or questioned me or were negative about it, I'd just get so discouraged and just, I'd quit, honestly. I would just quit. But now at this age, being 25, like your main objective in life now is to just do what makes you happy, do what gives you a purpose, do something that you're passionate about. And who gives a shit what the haters or naysayers are going to say about it? Just do it for yourself. That's what it's about at the end of the day. Your job here on this earth is to help other people, help make them better, help uplift them. Like that's the only thing that you should be worried about when you're making content or doing anything that's meaningful in life. So guys, like I'm not a psychologist, but your main takeaway from this video should be, if someone hates on my stuff, my content, my ideas, like my business idea, a school I want to go to, like whatever it is that you want to do, if someone hates on it, just remember, like it's not your responsibility for people to have a positive opinion on you. Like, there could be 500 people in the room. You can't control their opinion on you. People are going to create their own opinion on you. But all you can do is just be yourself, show up, and do what it is that truly makes you happy. I friggin' love you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
Who that? Big boys coming true. Hop out there like big boy, how you doing?